The snow fell, the wind blew, the salt trucks battled. All were no match for a political firestorm. And a flood of support from these Serbian Americans with a heated message for the candidates.
What do you want us to get out of it? That Kosovo and Serbians, that they're trying to take it from us.
Now, a message they're far too important to be subdued by just a little bit of snow. Now, by the way, ODOT does tell me that they have 70 trucks out. That is full capacity to try to keep the roads clear for the campaign workers as well as all the national media. Live on the Night Beat, Autumn Ziemba, News Channel 5.
Appreciate being here.
Supporters for both candidates stood shoulder to shoulder tonight outside the Wolstein Center.
Reporter Ed Gallick is live on the CSU campus with a look at how local police helped keep the area secure.
Yeah, you didn't really need a ticket to see the show. We had big crowds of loud, passionate people shouting in the streets right on these corners for hours and hours. These folks protested the U.S. recognizing Kosovo as an independent state, and notice what the cops did to keep the crowd under control and off the streets. Pulling up, lights flashing, and sirens blaring. Meantime, supporters of Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama stood shoulder to shoulder in the snow, chanting, banging drums, big crowds, big protests, big debate. And isn't all of that a big part of what America is all about? Reporting live at Gallick, 19 Action News, Special Report.
To Foreign Affairs and Tim Russell.
Before the primary on Tuesday, on Sunday, March 2, there's an election in Russia for the successor to President Putin. What can you tell me about the man who's going to be Mr. Putin's successor? He's 42 years old. He's a former law professor. He was Mr. Putin's campaign manager. He's going to be the new president of Russia. And if he says to the Russian troops, you know what, why don't you go help Serbia, retake Kosovo, what does President Obama do?
Well, I think that we work with the international community that has also recognized Kosovo and state that that's unacceptable. But fortunately, we have a strong international structure anchored in NATO to deal with this issue. We don't have to work in isolation. And this is an area where I think that the Clinton administration deserves a lot of credit, is the way in which they put together a coalition that has functioned. It has not been perfect, but it saved lives, and we created a situation in which not only Kosovo, but other parts of the former Yugoslavia are at least have the potential to, over time, build democracies and enter into the broader European community. But be very clear, we have recognized the country of Kosovo as an independent sovereign nation, as has Great Britain and many other countries in the region. And I think that that carries with it then certain obligations to ensure that they are not invaded.